Y'all, I'm Jerry, about to check out 10 fans who touched WWE women wrestlers without consent. This video is about WrestleMania. That's very inappropriate to touch a female wrestler while she doesn't really just enjoy it or really just wants you to touch her and inappropriately touch her without her consent and knowledge of it. And I think somebody touched Sasha one time in the crowd inappropriately. And I know the women look good, y'all, but y'all gotta chill on it. They look good, but you gotta respect the woman's boundaries and the woman as well. So, about to hop into this video. Let's go.
Whilst it's common for the majority of wrestling fans to be respectful when interacting with female wrestlers, some fans take it way too far. Without consent, some fans have been known to inappropriately touch female wrestlers. This is never okay.
Why they so Vince?
Never be encouraged. Join us now as WrestleMania looks at 10 times fans handled women wrestlers very inappropriately. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new channel, WrestleMania Shorts.
Number 10.
Number 10,
Becky Lynch.
One of the most unsettling trends that has surfaced in recent years is male fans getting carried away at meet and greets. Meet and greets are designed to be a place where fans can meet their favorite wrestlers, but some fans have complete ignorance when it comes to what's appropriate for a meet and greet. In one infamous meet and greet picture with Becky Lynch, which seems to be from WrestleMania 35 weekend, a fan decided to hug Lynch in a very bizarre manner.
I remember that.
Fans were quick to point out that Lynch looks incredibly uncomfortable in the picture, and fans were also quick to ask what was wrong with just a standard photograph. Why on earth did this particular fan have to act in such a creepy way? Number 9, Nikki Bella. During Nikki Bella's time in WWE, she was often criticized for her in-ring work, but her relationship with the fans was always applauded. One time before a match on WWE Superstars, Nikki handled a difficult situation with grace and respect. As Nikki was making her entrance, a young fan with special needs grabbed Nikki, hugged her, and proceeded to kiss her. Whilst this behavior shouldn't be encouraged or endorsed, Nikki handled it insanely well. She quickly realized that the young fan meant no harm with his actions. Number 8, Alexa Bliss. One wrestler who's been openly critical in relation to how fans treat her is Alexa Bliss. Some fans have a weird obsession with Bliss that crosses the lines of traditional fandom. During a meet and greet Bliss had during WrestleMania 34 weekend, one fan decided to take an unconventional photo with the former women's champion. The fan would pose on his side and deliver an awkward hug to Bliss where his arms were in a daring position. Now this isn't the only time Bliss has had a weird interaction at a meet and greet, as during WrestleMania 35 weekend, one fan decided to pose with Bliss as if they were a happily married couple. The fan can be seen with his hand on Bliss's forearm, and it just makes for uncomfortable viewing. Number 7, Kelly. Kelly was insanely popular during a time in WWE.
I used to have a crush on Kelly.
Share of fans that never understood clear boundaries. In this particular photo that surfaced on social media, Kelly can be seen in some kind of parking lot and she's clearly on the phone. The fan in that particular photo had his hands around Kelly's waist and he's delivering the most sinister smile ever. Judging by Kelly's phone in the picture, the photo is clearly from Kelly's early days in WWE, which is very alarming, as Kelly started in WWE when she was just 19 years of age. Number 6, Marie. It's not just WWE fans that take things too far, as fans in other promotions are sometimes immune from showing female wrestlers true respect. During Maria's run in Ring of Honor several years ago, she was taunting at ringside and one fan decided to reach over the railing and slap Maria on the behind. This was not okay, and Ring of Honor and Maria could have potentially filed charges for the incident. What's even more alarming about the incident is that the security by the railing did absolutely nothing, which wasn't the best look for Ring of Honor as a company that seemingly took pride in how they treated their female talent. Number 5, Paige. During Paige's run as Divas champion in WWE, a portion of the fan base had an unhealthy obsession with her, and this unfortunately carried over to meet and greets. During a meet and greet at a Comic-Con, a fan decided to wrap his arms in a completely inappropriate position. Paige in the photo looks totally stunned by the fans' actions, and it's once again crazy to think that nobody stepped in and questioned why the fan was going too far. There's been a shift in meet and greet policies in recent years, and Sasha Banks has enforced a no contact policy for her meet and greets. Whilst this social distance policy received initial criticism, it's hard to argue that this isn't a sensible move, especially when you consider just how peculiar certain fans can be. Number 4, Sasha Banks. Speaking of the boss Sasha Banks, one fan back in 2019 took things way too far. Banks had a fantastic match with Becky Lynch, but it was a fans' conduct in the match.
I remember that.
Online. Following Banks and Lynch having a brawl in the crowd, they would attempt to make it back to ringside. But upon doing this, a fan reached over and attempted to pat Banks right on the backside. Just moments later, that same fan would actually grab Banks on the arm before letting go relatively quickly. It's unclear what the fan was thinking with his conduct, but Banks was not happy. She would comment on an Instagram post back in 2019 stating that she's suing. It seemed that Banks was joking with this comment, but it would have been justified if the former WWE star decided to go down the legal route. Number 3, Scarlett. Before Scarlett was a WWE talent, she would wrestle in a number of promotions, and one specific incident in AAA led to major concern online. Scarlett was wrestling in a 6-woman tag match, and when she performed a crossbody to the outside of the ring, a fan decided to legitimately grab her and rub her up and down. Viewer discretion should be advised for the clip, as it's quite upsetting to watch, and the fans should have faced legal consequences. One of Scarlett's tag partners had to physically remove Scarlett from the fan's arm as she instantly realized that the fan had gone way too far. Following the incident, she took to Twitter to issue a series of statements, and this is what she had to say. "It is never okay to touch a performer without their consent. I didn't realize what happened until I watched the footage afterwards, being so in the moment after a dive with my back turned, otherwise I would have reacted much differently. Thanks to Lady Shani AAA for having my back.
Crazy.
What I wear is completely irrelevant. Could be in a string bikini or a snowsuit. It doesn't matter. My body is mine and you can't touch me without my permission. Most fans that I encounter are respectful, awesome people, and I appreciate you.
Y'all gotta chill.
A final thought. If you wouldn't want a stranger to grab you on the street, don't do it to a wrestler, as they're putting their bodies on the line trying to entertain you, to the few who try to justify this person's behavior." Number 2, Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. Following a house show match in 2017, Nia Jax would carry Alexa Bliss out of the ring, and on the way back to the backstage area, a young kid would slap Bliss right on the behind. Jax laughed it up the kid's actions and quickly turned Bliss around so nobody could attempt a similar act. During an interview with Give Me Sport, Bliss would be asked for her thoughts on the kid's actions, and this is what the multi-time women's champion had to say. "Well, when that happened, I asked Nia because she was carrying me over her shoulders. I was like, 'Was that you?' And she was like, 'No.' And like we just walked back and laughed it off. But it was still one of those.
I remember that.
I was very shocked it happened. I was like, 'Oh my gosh, was that you?' And she was like, 'No, it was just a little kid. Kids do what they want.' While Bliss was happy to laugh it off, it's important to remember that wrestlers aren't to be touched in this manner, and there's never any excuse to cross this major line. And number 1, Natalya. Following Natalya's match with Oksana on WWE Main Event in 2014, a clip from the match went viral, but the clip in question wasn't taken from in-ring action. As Natalya made her entrance, she embraced the fans, and one fan accidentally put his hand on Natalya's top
the little boy did it.
It was only for a brief second, and it clearly wasn't done with any malicious intent. Natalya evidently realized this, and she would high-five the young fan after it occurred, and Natalya made her way to the ring as if nothing had ever happened. Now, it's worth noting that there's a major difference between what happened in this incident and the majority of the disturbing physical interactions on this list. Fans have to remember boundaries and realize that wrestlers are human beings. Thankfully, on this occasion, the young fan's actions were a complete accident. But it's a shame that this can't be said for all the other incidents we've mentioned in this video. What do you guys think, though? Let us know in the comments down below. I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.
Alright, y'all, great video, man. Let me know down below in the comments of what y'all thought of my reaction to this video. Y'all do have to chill. The women, they look good, but y'all gotta stop. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.